73-year-old veteran threatened with foreclosure for displaying an American flag. And of course, this is his homeowners association that's coming after him. Paul, that's a pretty amazing story. I've seen homeowners associations do some pretty outrageous thing. They're trying to foreclose on him with an $8,000 lien that they've put on him, a fine.
Yeah, and all for displaying a tiny American flag in a plant pot. What's even more ludicrous about this story is this 70-year-old veteran, Larry Murphy, actually settled out of court with them from a previous dispute about the same issue. Then they came back, made another rule that specifically targeted him, saying that homeowners couldn't have any unauthorized objects in their plant pots or foliage. So, of course, then he violated that law, even though it's his right to do so. Legal experts have said that the Florida statute says he can display the flag. So they slapped him with an $8,000 fine. He's been fined $100 a day for every day he displays this tiny flag, which is barely noticeable. And now they've, as he said, filed for foreclosure on his house. So, as you said before the break, democracy doesn't always work out for the best. This is why America's a republic, why it has the Constitution to protect individual rights, because, they're just... Go ahead.
I wonder if these are some people who have moved down to New York from Bloomberg's New York, where they have just learned that you can just arbitrarily ban anything you don't like. Whether it's the size of the soda that you drink, you don't like this guy's American flag, you just ban it, and they've got to get prior approval from you before they put it up.
I think that they're taking their mandate from the state, from the government, because, of course, we've had numerous stories over the past few years about cities harassing residents for having vegetable gardens in their front yard. So whereas this isn't government, this is homeowners association, they're kind of taking their cue from that oppressive tyranny that we've seen, disallowing people from doing what they want to do, having vegetable gardens. And again, it represents this kind of clash between the mindsets of rugged individualism, which is what most Americans used to embrace, and this new kind of tattletale power trip collectivism, the example for which is being set by the state. So it's no surprise that this homeowners association is harassing this man for having this barely noticeable flag in his front yard.
And, there might be more to it than just a little power trip by these people who may have a personal dispute with this guy. As you pointed out in the article, it was just last week that we had that happen in Texas in an apartment. They said that this guy hanging an American flag from his balcony was an affront to the Muslim community. American flags, we're told, are an affront to Muslims, to people who come here from Mexico, and we just need to ban those things and hide that.
No, and I've seen the same thing in Britain, where it's now frowned upon to fly a St. George's flag because it might offend some minorities. And again, in Texas and other areas on Cinco de Mayo, we've had students kicked out of school for wearing American flag T-shirts. So across the board, they're frowning on the display of any kind of patriotism whatsoever.
That's right. We've got to ban those symbols.
You are watching the best of the Alex Jones Show, weekdays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central. Watch live at Infowars.com/show or become a member of InfoWarsNews.com and help us take resistance to the next level.